Hi. According to yet another report on spiralling UK poverty, this one by the Joseph Rowntree Foundation, 1 million households comprising 4 million people are living in a state of destitution. This includes 1 million children, some of whom are surviving on one meal a day. The plight of the recently destitute was highlighted by a slot on Channel 4 News this week in a report from the coastal town of Weston-super-Mare, illustrating several cases of those whose financial assets have literally shrunk to zero, and their struggle to survive was a bleak picture of absolute alienation from wider society, some living on £1 a day. The portrait was grim. However, there are people who slip below even this, those who are probably not included in the survey. Street homeless, those in hostels, sofa surfing. Then there's those not officially destitute, but hover on the margins, the third of the population living in poverty or near poverty, any of who can be plunged into destitution by the simplest quirk of fate, from causes ranging from instant unemployment to relationship breakup, illness, to eviction, and so forth. Food banks are finding it difficult to cope. Now there's the unedifying creation of warm banks, baby banks, and even bedding banks. On the other end of the scale, the middle classes, the rich, are doing fine, thank you very much. Their share of the wealth increases, with governments bending over backwards to represent their interests. And yet still, after decades of austerity, there are no movements of the poor or low-paid or dispossessed, let alone political parties to represent their interests, even with false promises. The bottom third are being abandoned, individualised to the point of fragmentation, to a degree where they are no longer even able to offer the lowest degree of resistance. There's a huge social and political, ever-expanding void out there, and what will eventually begin to fill it? It certainly won't be the left, who are too obsessed by Palestine identity politics to have any impact. In fact, they only arouse hostility from those of the lower depths. Our only hope now is the emergence of anarchic currents from below. Much of it will be confused, have negativity, even be nihilistic. But what other choice have we now? Bye.